extremely disappointing loss. The fourth quarter, we had a great comeback. We got a big stop. You know, you get the ball back with 2 minutes left and a chance to win the game, and you just cannot turn the football over. And we, you know, your worst case scenario is you're going to overtime, and you know, we gave them too many points. You know, we gave up the double move early, which led to a touchdown. We had the bad snap, which led to a touchdown. And then we throw a pick with 2 minutes left on first down, which you know, which leads to a field goal for the game. So, you know, we just we made too many mistakes. We we didn't value every play, and we didn't value the ball enough today, and that's why we lost that football game.
Dave, would you start on the possession before that? You had gotten a turnover, drive on the 35, and the offense goes backwards for 3 plays.
Yeah, it was a killer. I mean, the holding call on the fumble was a killer. You know, instead of having the ball on the 20-yard line, and now you're playing for the end of the game and to win the game with a field goal or a touchdown, now you're backed up and the offense goes backwards. And, you know, then you end up punting it to them, and, you know, and then we had, you know, they got a little drive going, but then we got a huge stop on a sack on second down, and our defense gets off the field, and you're right where you want to be. You got the ball, you got to drive it 50 yards for a chance to kick a game-winning field goal with no time left, and we give them the ball in the very next play.
I know I couldn't see the ball in the press box. What happened on that play from your vantage point?
You know, well, it was a 3-step drop, and he thought Kamar was going to run a slant, and based on the leverage, and Kamar ran an out, and he threw the ball inside, anticipating the slant, and, you know, they all said the ball hit the ground, but obviously it didn't.
How did the fog impact what you guys were trying to do offensively? How did that, you know, how did you guys adjust?
I mean, a little bit. It was hard to throw the ball deep, but other than that, I mean, we were just trying to run our ball plays.
When you said they thought it hit the ground, you're talking other players?
Our players, yeah, they came off and said it hit the ground, but, you know, it was one of those days that, you know, with the fog, I think replay probably had a hard time seeing things.
Will you talk a little bit about the defense? Gave you some stands in that fourth quarter also. I mean, when you're making the comeback, the defense is also
the defense stepped up and made plays, and then we made some plays on offense. We had the long play to Kamar, and, you know, then we had the short field that we cashed in on, and then, you know, you take 2 scenarios. You got the ball on the 35-yard line with 6 minutes left and a chance to win it, and you go backwards, and then the defense makes another stop, and you get the ball with 2 minutes left on the 30-yard line. You throw a pick the very next play, and it's bad football. It's really bad football, and when you do those things, you don't deserve to win the game. And we just, you know, we talked all week about not giving up double moves, and in the second series of the game, we give up a double move for a long play, and that leads to a touchdown. You know, we have another bad snap, which leads to a touchdown, and then the one at the end. It's just we handed them 17 points.
Mistakes of youth in your eyes, mistakes of just bad playing.
It's bad football. I mean, you know, it's too late to be young. It's game 10. You know, at this point in the season, we can't say, geez, we're young, we've got freshmen. I mean, they've played 10 games. You know, that you can't make plays like that. You got to value the football. You know, we worked on that double cut that they ran, you know, 20 times this week. The first time they run it, we bite on it. And it's bad football. And, you know, we got to get it corrected. And, you know, we have 2 games left this year, and our huge rival game is next week, and we got to go to practice, we got to work like crazy and get it corrected.
Anything else for Coach? All right, Coach,
All right,
thanks.
thank you.